I really connected to Fei Fei. And one of the things was I felt like she was like Ariel. They both believe the impossible is possible.
É só uma lenda boba.
Que lenda boba o quê? É real. Ela tá no céu, agora, esperando seu amor verdadeiro. Não é, Baba?
You have so many family scenes that can touch us. The family eating by the table that we see is Chinese, but I also could see my family, which is Brazilian. I'm from Brazil. That's something very unique because you're telling a story that's very rooted in its origins, but it's also global. How do you do that?
When I went there to China, I really did not know what China was like. And what really impacted me was being invited into the homes in China where we could sit with the family, and there was the grandparents and the parents and the kids, everybody around the table. It was refreshing to be there and to feel that kind of joy and the food. So I knew that from the beginning, we were going to start with this family, and Fei Fei was going to be in conflict with them. And at the end, that same family had not changed, but Fei Fei had, and now she was in harmony. And I was like, okay, I know where I'm going to go. Now we just have to take Fei Fei on this journey between those 2 points.
Somos só você e eu, Bolinho. Os últimos que acreditam pra valer.
And you've worked with so many iconic characters before, such as Ariel, which is a fan favorite. Would you say that she has any similarities to Fei Fei? Because they both have a huge dream, right?
Oh, well, their hair is both remarkable as well. I really connected to Fei Fei. And one of the things was I felt like she was like Ariel. They both believe the impossible is possible. I mean, here's this little 12-year-old girl that's going to somehow build a rocket to the moon. And she's so smart. She knows math and science and physics. And on the other hand, she's like her mother with this ability to see what no one else can see and to believe, even though everybody doubts her. And she imagines she can see Chang'e on the dark side of the moon. These 2 things were really wonderful, unique aspects to animate her that I just remember feeling the same way about Ariel. The only way you can animate or create these characters is to live in their skin and identify with them.
You had to imagine the dark side of the moon, right? And I don't know, are you a fan of Pink Floyd? Did you get any inspiration from music? Because music is also a great part of the movie, right?
The discovery of Lunaria had to be not only musically different, it needed to be visually as fresh as Dorothy going to Oz, from black and white to Technicolor. In this case, it was on Earth, in this little Chinese town, it was all about reflected light, the morning sun coming through the shop window, and everything was so carefully designed to be reflected light. On Lunaria, just like the Pink Floyd album cover, which I gave to my production designer, showing a beam of light coming from one side, exploding into a prism of rainbow colors. Lunaria, rather than reflected light, is source light. It comes from the inside out.
Oh, and are you excited for the award season?
Well, I sure hope that this film is recognized. I have to say, this is my favorite animated movie I've ever worked on.
Minha aventura começou. Me espere que eu já vou.
Oh.